The Friday Morning Rant may contain adult themes, adult humor, satire humor, adult language. Pretty much that if it isn't PC, it's probably going to end up here eventually. So if you can't handle that, Jack, then fuck off. You have the wrong podcast. Anyway, it is the Friday Morning Rant. I am Shane Halfyard. The date is Friday, January 31st, 2020. Whew, you know what? That's my third go of trying to do that opening. The first time I screwed up my words and I stuttered a whole bunch, so I said no. The second time I realized my microphone wasn't even plugged in, for Christ's sake. I swear to God. Holy fuck, I'm dumb sometimes. Normally, if you've been listening to the show for a long time, you'd find that I would have all these little side stories before I go into my main topic. Right? You know, joke about my wife, talk about my kids, talk about what show I'm watching, all that good shit. But today is a serious one for me. Because I'm seeing on the social media and hearing from co-workers, friends, family members, even my own wife, about this huge panic about the novel coronavirus. Okay? So I was curious. I was like, well, fuck, how bad is this? Because on the social media, we got people posting these Facebook posts saying no one from China should be allowed in Canada. Ban Chinese tourists. Ban Chinese immigrants. Fucking hell. Really? So then I said to myself, I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that this coronavirus isn't as bad as the media is making it seem. So I did a little Google foo. Okay? And this is something all of you should be doing. Everyone out there, instead of believing the fucking bullshit that you see on Facebook or on any other form of social media, right? Learn to think for yourself instead of panicking. Learn to look into it. Because here's the skinny on it, all right? And look into it. I'm not even going to tell you where I got this stuff from. I just Googled it and I looked it up. So that's your job. If you don't believe me, you Google this shit and you look it up yourself. All right? So let us delve into what it is. First of all, it's called the novel coronavirus. First known human infection was in December 19th in Wuhan, China. Symptoms can be as little as a cough and fever to pneumonia. The virus is transmitted from human to human. Was originally transmitted from animals. They don't know yet how dangerous the new coronavirus is. As of now, of this recording, this date, 170 people have died from it. Okay? 170 people have died from this virus. Sounds like a lot, right? But considering as of today, we have had 7,736 reported cases. That means it is at a 2% mortality rate. And those who have died were already in very poor health. Is there a cure? No. But it will pass as long as you get plenty of rest, keep yourself warm, and hydrated. Now here's to put this in perspective, folks. Right? There is a virus out there that is killing us like crazy compared to this. All right? And it's not in the media. It's not talked about. All right? The flu. The fucking flu. Right? The fucking flu is more dangerous. The flu itself is far more dangerous. But no one seems to give a shit. Right? The flu season of 2019 to 2020 has had 8,200 people die. 140,000 people have been hospitalized. Okay? But I don't see you guys panicking over that. I don't see any Facebook rants or people shitting themselves over that. And do you know why? Because the flu has been around for just over 100 years and we've gotten complacent to it. That's why. The reason why you are panicking is because this coronavirus is new. All right? That's why you're panicking. That's why, and the news is making a big deal of it because it's new. All right? You got to remember, the news isn't what it used to be. All right? A long time ago, the news was actual news. Okay? No hype, no sparkle, no nothing. It was these are the facts as we know them. Do with it what you will. But because the media is now clamoring and fighting to each other for ratings and all that bullshit, right? The news isn't what it used to be. So you can't take it 100% seriously. You have to do your own little bit of research. Right? You can't say the news said this, therefore it has to be true. It isn't like that anymore. Yes, there was a time when reporters and news anchors had integrity. All right? They reported the facts, unbiased, and they said, this is what it is. You do with it what you want to do with this information. Nowadays, they make this big production. They have those theme music. Stormwatch 2020. Has anybody died? I mean, it's bullshit. Right? That's why I don't watch the news anymore. I don't pay attention to the news because the news is shit. Right? I do my own little research. Someone says, oh, this is going on. So I look it up and then I read a few articles. I read a few... I try to get as unbiased opinions as I can, right? And I'm telling you, folks, right? The coronavirus is unpleasant. All viruses can potentially be dangerous. So this could be a potential dangerous one, but it isn't right now. As of right now, the mortality rate is 2%. That means the survival rate is 98%. Okay? You means you have a 98% chance to walk away from this shit. You know how kind of odds that is? That is amazing odds. All right? You never get a 98% chance of winning in Vegas. So calm the fuck down, folks. Take a step back. Think for yourselves. You're going to be fine. Okay? Trust me. There's no need to freak out over this nonsense. Right? There's no need to ban all travel. There's no need to... I mean, they did the same thing when SARS came out. Remember SARS? What happened to SARS? Did you notice it faded away? And then years before that, remember the swine flu? Remember everybody was losing his shit over that? And that's gone. Right? Well, it's not gone, but I mean, it's gone out of the media is what I'm trying to say. So those two things were huge in the media, and they're gone. Remember AIDS? Remember how big AIDS was? Remember that? In the 80s? Everybody and their fucking grandmother was worried about getting AIDS. Because it was new. People were freaking out over it. Right? Don't believe the hype of every news story you read, or listen to, or see, or know of. And certainly don't listen to those Facebook fuck-offs on there that like to post these hateful things online and cause a panic. Because you know what those type of people on Facebook are doing? They're looking for you to go, yeah, that's right, and agree with them. Because they have no fucking life of their own. They're just a bunch of losers that somehow need some sort of gratification from a thumbs up and your comments. Right? And don't disagree with them on Facebook. They will lose their shit. Okay? So don't look at the news articles on Facebook and say, yeah, that's definitely it. It's false news, half of it. Then the other half is, tampered with. So just relax. Take a moment to do your own research. I found this all out in 6 minutes looking up online. I shit you not. I found 3 different websites that confirmed all these things. Right? That were in agreement with each other. Right? One of them was WebMD. Okay? Then it was Wikipedia. And I can't remember the third one. I think it was a magazine article. But anyway. Just calm down. All right? Take a step back and realize that 90% of the information you're getting in this world is bullshit. And don't even trust my word on it, okay? Look this up for yourself. Take a step back and look it up for yourself. You don't have to believe me. Just look it up. But those figures, these are accurate figures, I'm telling you. As of today. Now, you look it up in a month from now. Remember, this is January 31st, 2020. And a month from now, those figures could change. But as of today, right now, Those are the figures I thrown out to you. They are true. Okay? It is crazy the amount of panic that people have. I have coworkers that are scared of this. My wife was scared of this, and I was like, "Why are you afraid of this?" Right? There's nothing to be afraid of. So, let's talk about what you can do to prevent yourself from getting sick, okay? First of all, unless you're in China or around someone who you already know has the coronavirus, chances are you're not going to get it, okay? We're here snug and fine in Canada, okay? Generally. I mean, I think there's been a couple of outbreaks here and there, but nothing major. So, what do? Well, wash your face and hands. Wash your hands every time you use the washroom. Wash your face, when you wake up, before you go to bed. If you need to sneeze, cover your mouth. Cover your mouth with a tissue, or turn your mouth into your elbow and sneeze or cough, right? And do these things not sound familiar to you folks? Okay. Another way to keep in good health, keep yourself healthy, eat healthy, work out. These things are always help you build your immune system. Okay? If you are sick and it's really bad, stay home. So to help prevent spreading the infection. So, I mean, this is all basic stuff, right? I mean, this is all stuff you all know. But instead, you're panicking. You're losing your shit. Calm down. Even a blind man can see that this is no big deal. And I'm the blind man. That's right. I am legally blind, right? That means by law, I am considered blind. And I am telling you, I'm seeing through this shit. And you're saying you can't? Come on. Come on, guys. Calm down. Don't spread out this bullshit, nonsense, and hate, and telling people that we shouldn't trust the Chinese, or keep the Chinese where they are, and all that stuff. I mean, come on. This is not the time. This is the time that we should be sending our support, either financially or spiritually and morally. We should be saying, "Hey, I hope everything's gonna be all right," and all that stuff. Like that's what we should be doing. We should be promoting goodwill towards the people who are sick, not fear, not panic. Just come on. And for you people out there who are promoting this, shame on you. Grow the fuck up, or smarten the fuck up. Maybe you're just stupid, because I'm sure there's some stupid people out there. It's like those people who go, "Oh, I hate all immigrants in Canada. They're taking our jobs." Well, chances are you ain't qualified for the jobs that they're taking. A buddy of mine said that the other day, and I'm using it. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say. It's a short show. But that's it in a nutshell. It's not as bad as you think. Most things aren't as bad as you think. And just take the time to do the research. That's all from now. Remember, take care of yourselves and each other. See you next week.